Alright everyone, if you want the chance to win this custom printed World War II German soldier, all you have to do is make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. I'll be picking the winner in next week's episode on Sunday. Alright guys, so we're going to hop right into this episode. I'm going to start talking about some things that have changed to the MOC, what I'm going to be working on first, and some parts I ordered. And also some parts I found. So first of all, what I'm going to be working on right away is I'm going to be taking this section here and getting it up to the same level as this left half of the rock structure. We talked about how in the last episode, this, I'd say about a third of the right side here is too low. It needs to come up about 2 to 3 bricks. So I'm going to build all this up, make that all nice and uniform. That'll allow us to start working on elevating all of this. Also, so I'm filming this specific clip on Thursday. So I marked out little sections here. So every day I'm going to work on that section of the beach. So I'll work on, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll probably get at least 2 sections done before the episode that you're seeing is live. So I should have like all of this done right here over. So that's what I'll be working on. I also was digging through some parts and I found a bunch of these 1x2 transparent light blue tiles. I might be trying to use some of those up here where it gets to the dark tan section. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to probably experiment just on one little section right here and do a video clip and see what you guys think as far as your opinion and feedback go. But I'm probably going to end up using those. I did, however, order, I believe, another 3,000 or 4,000, somewhere around there, of these studs. So I ordered 1,000 and that was like a small pile. So I figured, you know, put 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 and blend them in. That should be good enough because you got to remember we're also going to be putting 2 or 3 landing craft in here, so that will disperse the water and we can kind of push the water to the side and gain a little more ground cover as far as the water goes. So that's another thing to consider. I am also working on getting a parts list for an LCVP, I believe it's called. Not too sure yet on that. I'm still working on getting the parts list. That's been on my to-do list for a while because we all know how long ordering parts for something like that takes. We got the armored train for a good example. That took a long time to get all the parts in. So I want to do that as soon as possible. Then we're also going to be hopefully talking about some minifigures in this video, so that'll be very interesting. Get those minifigures going, get some up on the website. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to keep working on that first, and then the beach section, and I'll probably do this test as well in this episode, then minifigures. So without further ado, I'm going to start working on the mountain. Okay, guys, so what I've worked on is I've gotten the mountain to the same level. It is, I believe, I don't know how many studs total tall, but I know this is all even now. And if I get down here on the ground, you can see what it looks like. So overall, I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I do know that here I could have used some more of these slopes. You can see how it starts to slope back quicker than it does over here. But I think it adds character to it, and I think it just makes it a little bit different and less uniform, which is what you want with a rock structure. You don't want it to look the same. You want it to look random. So, because it's, you know, just a natural forming rock structure, so you want it to look different in different spots. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below. So I got that done. I've been experimenting with these 1x2 tiles, and actually from about here to here, so for where that marine standing to over to the edge of the MOC, you can see that I put a layer all the way back. I did like 2 to 3 tiles length back, and then if I push the water up over it, you know, you can't really see the tiles anyway. So I don't know if it's worth me putting them down. I was only going to use these up and put like a strip along the coast here, along the beach here, but you really can't see them anyways because they're being covered by the studs. However, it does, I'm sure if I took these out and did the same thing, I mean, if you look over here, you can still kind of see some gray through there, not too much. This definitely gets rid of you being able to see the gray, but how much is that worth? I might in my free time go along and do that, but let me know in the comments down below. It definitely, you know, I think it's helping, but it's not significant, but I'll probably end up doing it. I'm curious to know what your guys' thoughts are. I'm trying to see if I can get a better angle. So like there, you can't really see any gray right in this area. But if we move over here, you can kind of see gray in some spots, but I'm not too sure yet. What I'm going to be working on next is I was going to start doing a section of this detailing on the beach. However, I do want to do some craters and whatnot to give the Americans some kind of cover. We're also going to be putting tank traps and beach obstacles on here, but I want it to look, you know, random. I want to put maybe 4 or 5 craters, and see what that looks like, see if it looks good. If so, we're going to do it. I think it'll look good, you know, just randomly place them and whatnot. So I'm going to do that first before I do any of this detailing. That's always good to do, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear up some of those plates, make some indentations, some craters, and go from there. So let's do that now. Okay guys, so I got the first crater done, and I think it actually looks pretty good. Now, as you can see, I've started doing the detail work around it just to see what it'll look like finished. Obviously, this detailing will continue all around this crater, and it'll really make it blend in and look really nice. And this was actually easier than I remember it to be. I remember having some issues with my last mock. I was trying to do some of these, and it was a lot harder to do. I kind of figured out what I was doing wrong. I was trying to use a 4x6 as the main base. Instead, I used an assortment of 1x2s. That way I could get a more square bottom, and then I could fan it out equally on all sides and make it look really nice. So if you can picture one of these guys in here, I think this will look really good, and we can have some tank traps around there. So I think it's going to look really good. I'm thinking about, oh yeah, one other thing is this is bigger than I expected it to be. Not really. I think I'm just being kind of bamboozled by the detailing around it, because the actual crater is only about 10 studs by 10 studs. So probably going to be putting one of these craters, I'm thinking like 4 or 5, do maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this 5 over here, something like that. So I'm going to get those done hopefully for this week's episode, and then I'm hopefully going to continue working on the detailing of the beach. We did order more studs. I think I already talked about that. But we're also going to be probably ordering parts for tank traps and other beach obstacles, so I'll probably be talking about that as well. Same with figures. We might get to that in this episode. I'm not too sure yet, as well as working on this over here. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. I'm trying to bounce around the mock and do a little bit on each, so that way, you know, I could easily just finish all the beach and then we go straight to the mountain, but I'm trying to keep it, you know, even between the water, the beach, and the mountain, so we can talk about and work on a little bit of everything in each episode, just to make it more interesting for you guys. I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you guys appreciate that. Let me know in the comments down below if you like that idea, or if you want me to just focus on the beach, get the whole beach done, then move on. Let me know down below in the comments down below. So I wanted to do a quick video clip of what I'm doing right now. So I'm working on the craters, and what I've decided to do is get to this stage of the crater and mimic that, because I kind of forgot how I made this one despite it being only about an hour ago. But I'm going to get to this stage, build that over there, and then I'm probably going to put 2 more, maybe one here and one over here, and then I will continue and finish them up. But this is actually very difficult to do, just for the fact that, for example, let's say I want to put one right here. How do you get those plates up? You can't use a brick separator. So what I do is I use these snips. These are like my favorite snips for cutting plastics and whatnot. If you very lightly grab onto this outside of one of these studs here, it's hard to do with my non-dominant hand without proving my point, but you can actually lightly grip down on that like this, and you can actually just pull straight up, and you can pop a plate off. That way you can get your finger under there and start popping plates off, so it doesn't damage the plates, and you can get in there in just kind of a random spot, because you obviously can't get in there and use either of this brick separator. So that's how I do that. That's a very helpful tip that I've learned over the years that I use all the time, especially even if you're building something and you need to reach in there and, you know, just pop one brick off or do something like that. Those work really well, and you can get those on Amazon for about 10 bucks. They're really nice snippers. I have like 5 pairs of them. I have like 1 in every room that I work in. So awesome snippers. Pick yourself some up. I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll keep you guys posted. It's currently around 11:30 on Friday night, so I got a total of 4 of these craters done. They look amazing. I think I'm going to add 2 more. I think I'm going to add one back in this corner here, and then I'm going to add one up here in this area, and I think that'll give us a good coverage of not only cover for the Americans, but it'll just be spread out kind of evenly, and it'll look good. And then I will start going back and adding this detail. I'll probably be adding those 2 craters either tonight, probably not though, but tomorrow morning, so Saturday morning, and then I'll continue the detailing throughout Saturday, and then I'll just keep you guys posted as far as what I do. But this is probably all I'm going to do for tonight. Like I said, tonight's Friday, so I'm probably going to finish some things up and go to bed, but I just wanted to keep you guys posted on how these turned out. I think they're looking pretty nice. Once again, they'll look like this once we have all the detail and it'll look really nice once we get some beach obstacles going. So just wanted to keep you guys posted. Alright guys, so it's Saturday evening, and what I finished is all of the craters or potholes, whatever you want to call them. So we got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. We originally thought I was only going to do like 3 or 4, but there was so much open space. I think this looks really good, and we might even add a couple more down the line, but I want your guys' opinion on this. So I recently I just finished up this one, and then I did one over here as well, and I finished up those 3 last night and those 2 the other day as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to clear off all these miscellaneous parts here that you can see I've been using, clear that off, do another clip and show you guys so you guys can see this clearly. Give me some feedback in the comments down below. So I'm going to go do that, and then we're going to continue working on the mock. Okay, so I finished up cleaning all the mock off, mainly the beach, and what I've realized is that bin there was full of 1x2 plates, the ones I'm using for all this detailing work. I thought I had more, but what I realized is I used a lot of those for the Sinai Desert, and if you go down here, a lot of them are attached and stacked up on these 4x6 plates and a lot of these other plates. So I'm going to have to go through these plates and completely separate them, you know, take apart all the pieces and whatnot so I can get more plates. So I couldn't, you know, detail anymore because I literally had like maybe 2 or 3 left when I finished this last crater. So luckily I was able to get all the craters done. I think it's going to look really nice once we get it all detailed. Here's kind of an overview. Just picture this detailing across the whole mock there. We'll put some tank traps. There'll be lots of soldiers going around, and I think it's going to look really cool. So I want to let you guys, you know, make sure you guys leave me feedback in the comments so I can critique this to the best of my ability. One thing I am going to be working on for next week's episode is I'm going to take those 1x2 tiles, the ones that are down here. I'm going to use up all of those along the beach there, get those out of the way. If I have time, what I'll be working on right now is I'm going to build up that back wall in dark bluish gray, and then I'm also going to start playing around with elevating some of the plates back here. I'm going to finish, I got 2 bricks to go on this side of the wall because I just finished that up. So I'm going to finish that up. So I'm going to finish those 2 walls. We might have some time to talk about figures. If not, that's going to be pushed back. But we're going to keep working on it, and I'll keep you guys posted as far as what I complete on the mock. So I was able to get this wall completely done, so it looks really nice. It's all completely dark bluish gray. One thing that I might be changing is probably swap out that brick and that plate there because that's really annoying me. I want a nice smooth transition, so I'll fix that. That's just a little nitpick for myself. Then over here, we've got this side done. I still got to put a couple more 2x4s there, but we still kind of got to finish this mountain over here, so I didn't want to get all the way over there. So those 2 mountains are done, or not mountains, walls are done. Still got to do the wall in the back there, but that'll come when we start to elevate this section completely. Then, like I said, we got the potholes done. We've got some feedback I need on this water, the craters, pretty much everything. I think the wall as well. I'm pretty sure I did that in this episode. I kind of forgot. But another thing I want to talk about very quickly is I'm releasing a new kit. So this is going to be the 3rd wheelies Jeep that I've ever released. I've done 2 in the past. Let's see if this will focus up here. Come on, there we go. Okay, so this is the 3rd wheelies Jeep that I've done here, and it's definitely much better than the last 2. This is to scale, so if we set it down here and I take a soldier here and I put him next to it, it is a perfect scale. I don't know what this comes out to. It might be like 1/35th or 1/30th. I'm not too sure yet, but because I didn't originally build this, but I do have the design rights to this, and I'm making 20 of these to start. The price I'm not too sure yet on because I still got to price it out, but I'm going to try to keep it very affordable, so like $30 or less is my goal. I'm making 20 of these to start. I will let you guys know there'll probably be a separate channel video when this goes up on the website, but I did want to keep you guys aware that I will be doing some wheelies Jeep kits here coming up, just because in the spirit of World War II mock, I wanted to bring back a wheelies Jeep of some kind, and I know a lot of you guys like my last 2 that I did, so I want to bring back this. And yeah, so that's going to be on the website soon. I'll keep you guys posted on that. We're going to cut to the giveaway winners for last week's episode. Then we're going to wrap this video up. So let's go do that now. Okay, guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 6 of Building D-Day in Lego. So let's do this. This is for the World War II German soldier. So 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Let's scroll over here. Hey, looking great, the Rauger. Guess what? You won the custom World War II German soldier. All you got to do is make sure you personal message me here on YouTube. It's got to be on YouTube with your full name, address, zip code, all that good stuff, and I'll get that out to you. So make sure you personal message me here on YouTube. Let's wrap the video, guys, or let's wrap the video up, guys, right now. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Building D-Day and Lego. A couple things I wanted to mention. First of all, I'm doing a 50,000 subscriber giveaway. If you guys haven't seen the video, I'll put a link up right here once the video is over. I'm giving away a World War I Flame Trooper minifigure, so if you want a chance to win that, along with the World War II German soldiers I give away in this video. So I'm doing a lot of giveaways on this channel. However, if you want a chance to win this World War I Flame Trooper minifigure, all you have to do is go to that video, like the video, comment down below your favorite video I've put out, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once again, check that out by clicking right here. Make sure you guys subscribe by clicking right there. Check out last week's episode right there. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys leave me a bunch of feedback in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next Sunday for the next episode.